What's up, guys? It's 3DB bringing you another amazing build. I still can't believe like what these 3D printers can do, and I'm shocking myself at like how much better I'm getting at final prints and just the way things come out and look in the end. Man, this one was a little bit of work. I didn't have to do too much as far as like sanding and everything like that. This is my first time doing eyes like this, painting in between, everything like that, keeping a steady hand. It was all fun. It's amazing how this thing came out, especially sitting next to the Green Goblin helmet. I'll leave a little preview of that in the end. This one was the Miles Morales helmet, hence the colors. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably seen my Green Goblin build. With the Green Goblin build, again, I did that one because the first video that I did of it didn't have too much information, so I definitely felt like I had to do it again because a lot of people really liked that video. With the new Spider-Man No Way Home movie coming out, of course I had to follow up with a Spider-Man mask. But I kind of like the story of Miles Morales, so I went with his colorway on the mask. Oh, I love this thing. I have the back of it as well, right here, but as you can see, it's just me. You'll see the whole thing in the video. Speaking of the video, let's get to the video. But before we do so, guys, as always, if you like my page, if you like my builds, or if you just like hanging out with me, definitely hit that subscribe button. If the video helps you out in your 3D printing journey, or maybe gives you a little bit of tips, definitely hit the like button, and then hit that bell notification. As you guys know, I got another printer now, so they don't stop at all. They're always going, except for right now. That's the only break they're gonna get. But definitely hit the bell notification so that way you always know exactly when I'm posting up some new videos, guys. Besides that, let's get to it. All right, so I know it looks pretty much exactly the same, but I sanded everything. Same process that I use if you watch the Green Goblin video. Same process, 180 to 200 grit dry sandpaper, and then 400 and then 800 wet and dry sandpaper. But besides that, the print itself came out good. Of course, just a little of the nibbies where the supports came. I know I come up with like the craziest words. But that'll all go away once I sand it. And like I said, just a little bit of Bondo on the top of those. But that's actually what I'm about to do now. I have the eyes downstairs being printed out. And then I'm going to go to Michael's just to get some mesh for the eyes. So stay tuned. Okay, so along with sanding and finishing, one of the main reasons why you're using primer is so that way you can see exactly what needs to be fixed. Now, this is what makes the difference of like a good print that just looks like a little fuzzy at the end and a good print that looks like what it's supposed to look like. So you'll see like these little small little gaps, so on and so forth along the side. You'll see where the supports were. Now, when I go and spray this with black spray paint, that's not going to hide this. So if I sprayed this with the black and then added the red, you would still see this at the end as the end result, not making it look like what you want it to. So this is where, when you're using your primer, the whole point of the primer is to see what's going to bleed through the paint. So the whole point of this stage is to eliminate that stuff. So this is where your Bondos, your wood fillers, whatever you're using to cover up gaps, that's where those come into play. And again, it doesn't happen just one time. You're not just going to put the filler primer on, put Bondo on once, and then that's it. No, you're going to put the Bondo on. So I'll put Bondo on all of this stuff, sand it down, and filler primer it again. And then some spots that I don't see right now may come out next time that I do the primer. And then same thing, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it until I see just the print. Look at this, like how this does, like nice and smooth and clean. I wait until I see that everywhere. That's when you're ready to add paint, and that's what's gonna make the difference of your prints. Looking something like this, opposed to looking something like this. All it is just taking the time. Taking the time, and this process of sanding, just doing it right. I mean, I could definitely just skip this part. I could have not shown you guys that. This looks good just like this. So I could have just did it like this, taken some pictures and just hit it. But again, that's gonna be a big difference. This is where you're really gonna make a difference in your final results. You never want to hide this stuff. Just take the extra couple minutes that it's gonna take to just patch it up. It's not that bad. Guys, so I hope you like the whole build. I definitely enjoyed doing this. I definitely enjoyed making this prop, making the helmet, making the eyes. It was definitely a fun part because like I said, I've never done it before. And showing you guys a little bit on the sanding. So you can see here in the video where I was mentioning this top piece. Now, of course, like you can see like a little bit of dents in there. I'm not gonna hide that from you guys. But that's just because I didn't pay attention to detail. You can see the main part where I put the Bondo and filler. You can see that's patched in there. And then you can see that it is patched in here too. So that just again goes to your attention to details. Again, the biggest thing is your primer. You can see it in my video that my primer stage, like once I put the Bondo and everything, you'll see like a very, very smooth clay looking like gray color. Once you see that, you know you're good for color, because any scratches, any indents, anything that you see like as far as through the filler paint, you're gonna see through the regular paint as well. Like I can't spray paint black over like messed up areas to like hide that. It's just not how it works. So definitely just take your time with the sanding and filler. That's gonna be the most important part. Everything else after that is pretty fun, so just take your time with it. The better you get with sanding, the better you get with Bondo or filler, the better your prints are gonna come out, and you won't have to worry about asking me about cure settings or anything like that. But definitely, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you learned something new. And I hope you can't wait for this new Spider-Man movie like because I have not seen a Spider-Man since Tobey Maguire. I like Doctor Strange. I like Doc Ock. I like the Green Goblin. Why not watch it? So hopefully it's not an upset. But we'll never know. And again, you might see me in theater with one of those on. Just kidding, again. But as always, guys, definitely, if this video helped you or if you liked it, definitely hit that like button. If you want to stay with me for all of my other builds, my upcoming builds, as you can see right now, I got a couple things that are filament color with no paint, no primer. So I'll definitely be filling those in and then posting those here. So definitely hit the subscribe button and then definitely hit that notification bell. That's the most important thing. So that way, once I post, bing, you get that information, that notification that, hey, you posted something, go ahead and watch. You could be the first one, first comment. But as always, guys, it's 3DB. Thank you. God bless. Take care.